Hi friends, and welcome back to yet another fun-filled and exciting episode of your favorite show, My Zone Active Kids, where we actively invest in your future. Whose future? Your future. That's right, friends. Now, I am, of course, Aziza. As you guys know me by now, I'm literally your coolest and your favoriteest friend on this show, apart from Zoe and Zaki. Of course, I can't take that away from them. But we are back with another fun and amazing theme. And actually, I hope you guys enjoyed Friday's episode because we did quite a lot on Friday. We were outside, we were at the Tourism Expo, and we visited quite amazing stalls, Hancho and myself. But yeah, no, that's the end of Friday and last week. Welcome back to a new week. We are going to be discussing fears throughout this whole month of November. So every week we're going to be discussing a different fear. We all know there are different types of fears, like fears of spiders, fears of tiny holes, fear of the dark, fear of water. You know, there's so many fears, and each week we're going to be discussing a different fear so that we help you get over that fear. Because the only thing you should be afraid of is to me it's God. But yeah, no, nothing should control yourself like that. But before we jump into it, make sure to tune in every day, Monday to Friday, on Dstv channel 285 and Gotv channel 94, as well as our social media pages. That's on Facebook as well as on YouTube. That's My Zone and Zashi's Facebook pages, which you can catch all our daily episodes from Monday to Friday at 9 a.m. Now, you guys, I know you guys noticed that I'm seated alone and I don't have a Jamie or a Hancho next to me, and it's a little sad, but remember we had so much fun last time and I really enjoyed it that much. I wanted all your attention, so I think I want attention again. I'm such a baby, so I want to spend some alone time with my friends on Active Kids, which is what we're going to do throughout the week. Don't tell them I told you. But for now, it's time for me to sing a nice little song, and I'm gonna go and start, and a 1 and a 2 and a 1, 2, 3. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round all day long. The windows on the bus go up and down, up and down, up and down. The windows on the bus go up and down all day long. The babies on the bus go wee wee wee, wee wee wee, wee wee wee. The babies on the bus go wee 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 all day long. All right, friends, I think my vocal cords, I didn't warm my vocal cords up really nicely, but I think that did it. But I think I forgot one more little element, which is, of course, our friends over at Innovations. We want to give them a lovely thank you and a big shout out for these comfortable bean bags, which I'm seated on, right? We've been sitting on these bean bags. And if you see Friday's episode, if you go through it a little properly, remember seeing all of those amazing big tents and all of that. That comes from our friends from Innovations as well. So when we say grab some party goodies, we mean it. So make sure to send them an email. But for now, I think it's time to head over to a little cute story time. Let's go.
this week's theme is the phases of the moon. Are you excited, Zaki?
I am. Of course, my name is Zaki, and I will be bringing you today's story. Are you ready, Zoe?
I'm ready as I ever could be.
All right. So once upon a time, long ago, we were walking in the desert.
In the desert?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
I know, right?
Was it hot?
It was super duper hot during the day.
It's kindly super hot here in Windhoek.
And as we walked in the dunes, we were trying to climb, but it was so sunny.
What? And I heard that when you climb on the dunes, it's super difficult because your feet go deep into the sand.
So true, Zoe. I nearly rolled down from the dune.
Did you almost drown in the sand?
Well, we can say that, Zoe. Wow. So my friends and I decided to wait for the sun to set.
Wow, that's super smart.
And as the sun set, we continued climbing the mountain, and the first moon came out. Can you guess what shape it was?
The first moon? What do you mean?
Well, a moon came out, Zoe.
Are
That's
there
what I
two
mean.
moons?
No, there's only one. But that night we saw so many different shapes, and I was so confused. I think God was about to come. But
What?
that's the story for it.
What do you mean?
But that's a story for another day, Zoe.
Okay.
Anyways, the first phase of the moon that we saw was gibbous.
What's that?
Well, it's like a smaller version of a full moon, Zoe.
Wow.
And then from there, we saw the one that I don't know how to pronounce properly.
Crescent?
Yes, that one. Should I say it for you guys?
And a one, and a two, and a 1, 2, 3.
Crescent.
No, a croissant is something you eat.
Okay, crescent.
Yes!
Okay, at least I did that. And then we saw a half moon, and I was so confused. I was like, what's going on?
So you saw 500 phases of the moon in one night? What?
That was super confusing. I think the desert has so many mysteries.
Definitely. Like, why do some snakes stay underneath the sand?
Well, that's because they are hiding from their prey.
I heard it's because underneath the sand, especially in Namibia, in our deserts, it's a bit more cooler. So they go underneath the sand to stay cool.
Is it? Wow.
But can you get back to the story about the moons?
Well, the story ends there, Zoe, because after we saw a half moon, obviously we saw a full moon, and I don't want to be repetitive. But the moral of the story is, when you're in the desert, there are so many weird things you see. Like, I saw so many that night, girl.
I don't know. I don't know about you, Zeki, but I sure don't believe that story. And friends, I don't think you should either, because that sounds like a myth.
It's not a myth, it's called a fiction story, Zoe.
Oh, I get it.
But anyways, friends, that's it from us. Bye.
Flex is a health and fitness show that focuses on mind, body, and spirit. Flex aims to reach all audiences that would love to focus on the health of the mind, body, and spirit. The show is broadcasted on NTV oneup2.com, and cross-shared on the following Facebook platforms: The Republican, Algemeine Zeitung, Namibian Sun, Namibian Media Holdings, Sports Rep, Irongo, MyZone, We, and Ewi. Flex focuses on daily fitness, where we will be flexing our muscles, wellness interviews where we will be flexing our mind. For editorial and advertising queries, please contact zone@synergy.com.na.
Well, that was quite an amazing story time, and I definitely enjoyed it. I just feel like stories are just a way to tap into our imaginations just a little bit, and imaginations just run wild in your head while someone tells the story. You create your own pictures, you create your own scenes, and it's just a wonderful and refreshing experience for me. So I really enjoy story times every now and then. But you know what I enjoy just as much as story times? Listening what Zoe and Zaki have to say. So without wasting any more of their time and your time and me blabbering, let's go over to Zoe and Zaki.
Hello, how are you? I'm good, I'm great, I'm wonderful, hooray! Hello, how are you? I'm good, I'm great, I'm wonderful, hooray!
Hi friends, my name is Zoe.
Well, hello there friends, my name is Zaki, and we are niece and nephew. What?
Earth's moon is the fifth largest of the 200 plus moons orbiting planets in our solar system.
200 plus? Then Earth is definitely doing the most. NASA currently has 3 robotic spacecraft exploring the moon, the Lunar Renaissance Orbiter and the Twin Armatus spacecraft, not to be confused with the NASA's Aratus program to send astronauts back to the moon.
Really? And I wanted to find out, what's NASA?
Well, NASA stands for, oh my gosh, it slipped my mind. Can you help me with this one, Zoe?
I don't know, I asked you.
Well, I know it.
But I do know that the moon was the first place beyond Earth humans tried to reach as the space age began in the late 1950s. More than 100 robotic explorers from more than half a dozen nations have since sent spacecraft to the moon.
Wow.
And the former Soviet Union logged the first successes with its lunar program, starting with Luna 1 in 1959. NASA followed with a series of robotic Ranger and Surveyor spacecraft that performed increasingly complex tasks that made it possible for the first human beings to walk on the moon in 1969.
Oh, wow, that's super duper amazing.
Do you know how many humans traveled from Earth to the moon?
Wow, 24 humans have traveled from the Earth to the moon.
24?
12 walked on its surface, and the last human visited the lunar surface in 1972.
That's a very long time ago. Zaki, do you think that we can go to the moon anytime soon?
Well, I'm not too sure, Zoe.
Why?
Well, you know, Zoe, you know.
I don't.
Well, living on the moon or going to the moon is sometimes impossible. So you, of course,
nothing is ever impossible.
well, Zoe, realistically, you need to go to the moon with astronauts and a group of people from NASA who are specialized
NASA or NASA?
however you'd like to pronounce it.
Okay.
So once you go to NASA, you can go with the NASA team all the way to space, because sometimes it's difficult because of the whole gravity problem.
That's true. You make a good point. But that's all we have today, friends. I think we should end off with a nice song.
I know which song.
Which one?
Let's sing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star.
Okay.
Or rather, Shine, Shine, Little Moon.
No, I only know Twinkle, Twinkle.
Let's sing Shine, Little Moon. I'll teach you.
I don't want to be taught.
And a one, and a two, and a 1, 2, 3.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star,
how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
It's how you are. And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Wow, I really love that song. But now I'm gonna read today's fun fact. Did you know that during a lunar eclipse, the Earth comes between the sun and the moon, blocking the sunlight from falling on the moon? And there are two kinds of lunar eclipses, the total lunar eclipse and the partial lunar eclipse.
Such an amazing fun fact.
Thank you.
But that's it from us, friends.
Bye.
And we are back with an active activity. Of course, we enjoyed the lesson. Zoe and Zaki had to share with us today, but it's time for us to have some fun of our own, okay? So I couldn't think of an active activity that relates to our theme, right? But we have been playing this game for quite some time on Active Kids. So you know what I feel about this game? I feel like a kid who just got a new toy. Yeah, when you get a new toy, you don't play with the other toys anymore, and this is your ultimate favorite toy, and it's the only one you play with. It's the only one you give attention to, and all your other toys have been discarded to the side. So that's how I feel about this activity. But we love it so much, and it's so much fun. So we're gonna do that today. But I'm going to add a little twist, right? So I'm going to be bouncing the ball like this, of course, how we normally do it. But I'll be singing some of the rhymes that we always sing. So if I drop the ball before, I finish singing the song, I have to start it over. Yes, so we will go on, and I'll be singing more than one song. So I'm thinking of a short song that I can start with. Okay, I don't know if you guys are ready, but I'm ready. And let's watch me kill this. 3, 2, 1. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round all day long. Okay, next song. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I let it go again. This is actually very difficult because singing and my hand coordination is going together. So now I'm trying to bounce the ball in the rhythm of the song. And it's making it so difficult. Okay, we'll start again with a fishy song. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive. 6, 7, 8. So clearly this song will be the death of me. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I let it go again. Why did you let it go? Because it bit my finger so. Okay, I want to move on. And I thought this song was short. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I let it go again. Why did you let it go? Because it bit my finger so. Which finger did it bite? This little finger. Alright, right! Okay, yay! Okay, let me move on to the next song. Okay. Hickory dickory dock. The mouse went up the clock. The clock struck 1, the mouse went down, and hickory dickory dock. Okay, loved that one. That one was nice and short. What else do we have? I'm trying to pick the shortest songs as possible. Let's sing. Let's try a tricky one. Down in the jungle. Okay. Down in the jungle where nobody knows, there was a big fat mama washing her clothes, and she wash here, and she wash there. That is the way she washes her clothes. It's a boo, aha, a boogie boogie boogie. It's a boo, aha, a boogie boogie boogie. That is the way she washes her clothes. Down in the jungle where nobody knows, there was a big fat mama hanging her clothes, and she hangs here, and she hangs there. That is the way she hangs her clothes. It's a boo, aha, a boogie boogie boogie. It's a boo, aha, a boogie boogie boogie. That is the way she hangs her clothes. Last one. Down in the jungle where nobody knows, there was a big fat mama ironing her clothes, and she irons here, and she irons there. That is the way she irons her clothes. It's a boo, aha, a boogie boogie boogie. It's a boo, aha, a boogie boogie boogie. That is the way she irons her clothes. Nice. Okay, I think one last song. I want to sing the Intimacy Spider, but you guys already know by now I'm not very good at that one. So I'm going to mess it up, and Jamie's going to laugh at me, and so is Hancho. So I'm going to sing 1, 2, buckle my shoes. I want another ball for this one. Okay, maybe that was my lucky ball. Let's try. 1, 2, 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, knock on the door. 5, 6, pick up sticks. 7, 8. Okay, so maybe this was my lucky ball, but I don't believe it. Let's try again with another one. 1, 2, buckle my shoes. 3, 4, knock on the door. 5, 6, pick up sticks. 7, 8, lay them straight. 9, 10, a big fat hen, a big fat hen. And there we have it, friends. I have come to the end of my activity of sing and bounce. Oh, I even gave it a nice little name. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Of course, you can try it out with a few of your friends. Make it like a tournament type of vibe. So whoever gets it wrong first, they're out, right? And then we'll have an ultimate winner. But for now, I think it's time that I go and do some of my homework. So see you guys again. Bye.